Salud. Can I drop my thing? Well, that was awesome. Wait to use that right away. A lot of weight, though. Also an energy drink. So let me drink this. I'll pick that up. Take this. What? What the fuck? Who the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh, that was... What the fuck? I realized this was a horror game. Hello and welcome back to Gaming Thoughts and Talks. Before I get to the video, I just want to give you guys a huge thank you. Seeing that subscriber hit 110 is amazing. I don't even have words for it. It's incredible seeing how my content is getting to you guys and how you guys are actually excited to watch. I just want to say though, before I start, I am partnered with Doobie Energy. Go check them out. We have a partnership deal, and use code THOUGHTS for 10% off on all your purchases. And let's get to the video. Let's get one thing straight from the start. Every single one of us has been manipulated. By women, by men, by family, by corporations, by social media. You, me, everyone. Doesn't matter if you think you're smart. It doesn't even matter if you think you're tough. Or if you think you're immune. Nobody is untouchable. Yet, the craziest part, half the time we don't even realize it. Manipulation is like oxygen in this world. It's invisible, yet it's everywhere. And the only time you notice it is when it's being taken away. Think about it. Why would men chase women they know are bad for them? Why do women fall for dudes who clearly don't give a damn? Why do we spend money on shit we don't need? Why do we scroll through apps for hours, hypnotized like training dogs, drooling at the sound of a bell? It's all manipulation. And if you don't learn to see it, or if you don't learn to fight it, spend your whole life dancing on strings somebody else is pulling. So, today we're going to break it down. Not just the kind of manipulation that comes from ads or marketing, but the rawest, dirtiest manipulation. The kind that happens between men and women in love, in lust, and in power. Because let me tell you, in this game, it's not the strongest who wins. It's not even the smartest. Yet, it is the ones who pull the strings. Now, fair warning, I will be teaching you how to recognize, how to destroy it, and how to create your own. What you use this for, I hope is for good. Now, manipulation didn't start with Instagram models, dating apps, or TikTok ads. In fact, manipulation is as old as humanity. It's one of the oldest games on Earth. Older than money. Older than government. Older than religion. Hell, even cavemen were probably running games on each other. See, power doesn't always come from who's the strongest. A lot of the times, it comes with who is the best at shaping reality. And that's all manipulation really is. Shaping someone's reality until they act the way you want. That's manipulation. Now, let me tell you a story so it really gets ingrained. Once, there was a powerful king. He had strong armies, huge castle, and he had gold stacked to the ceiling. One would say he has no weaknesses. But deep down, the king did have one. He was insecure. He hated when people mocked him about anything. One day, his court jester, just a clown in silly clothes, wanted more influence, but he knew he couldn't beat the king with power. So, what did he do? He started whispering jokes about the king, little digs that spread through the castle. The servants laughed, the guards laughed, hell, even the queen cracked a smile. And pretty soon, the king was furious. He banished the jester from the castle. But here's the twist. By making the king insecure, the jester made everyone else laugh. The jester became famous in the village. People repeated his jokes for years, and the king, he was remembered as a fool who couldn't take a joke. So, who really had the power in that? The king with army, riches, and a castle, or just the jester in plain clothes with a story? That's the game. The person who controls perception controls the power. Look through history, religion, politics, war, sales. Every empire was built on it, controlling how people see the world. The Romans, they used war, battles. They built a Colosseum for entertainment. Hell, they made their emperor a god, just so people would listen. Medieval churches, they manipulated peasants into buying their forgiveness instead of praying to God for it. With coins. Modern corporations, they manipulate you every day with advertisement, so you think your self-worth is tied to whatever product they are selling. It's all the same game in different outfits. It's like if I convince you that drinking out of a dirty toilet will give you six-pack abs, and you believe me, I don't need to fight you. I already own you. And honestly, that's the most ads and most apps and most influencers are doing. They're just dressed up a little bit cleaner than a toilet bowl. So, remember this. The strongest man in the room doesn't always win. The smartest man doesn't always win either. But the man who can control perception, that guy wins. And if you're not aware of that, you're just a puppet with somebody else's hand up your ass, moving your strings, while you smile and nod. Now, this is the fun one. Women versus men. Because when it comes to manipulation, nobody plays the game harder, dirtier, or with more passion than men and women against each other. Men want sex, women want attention. Use lies to get sex. Women use sex to get attention. And both sides act like they don't know what they're doing. That's the eternal tug of war. A woman will manipulate with beauty. She knows her curve and how to curve it in the right dress, so it pops more. And it can melt a man's brain faster than a nuclear bomb. And a man will manipulate with words, whispering promises, painting futures. Yet he doesn't even believe it in himself that he could accomplish this. All to get her in the sheets. Neither side is innocent. The difference is, women manipulate in front of you. They show you their beauty. They show why you should give them attention. But men, they manipulate hidden. It's whispered, it's promised, it's wrapped in charm, using money, fake money, or even showing like expensive cars, vehicles, stuff like that, showing they have this. In reality, they could not. And that's why the battlefield between men and women has always been the most dangerous playground for manipulation. Let me paint you a picture now. Alright? This is it's gonna show you a different side now. You've got the nice guy, the one who buys gifts, showers her with attention, plays the friend role for months. Yet, secretly, He's plotting for that one chance, that one opportunity, that manipulation is disguised as kindness. He wants to get into the sheet by being kind. Then you've got the bad boy, the one who doesn't care, who pushes her away, who keeps her guessing. That manipulation is through indifference, the drug of uncertainty. And on the flip side, you've got a girl who pretends she's into you just enough to keep the free dinners, free rides, and the attention. Or you have the one who drops their thirst traps on Instagram, replies with you just enough just to keep you hooked, but never actually committing. That's the game. Everyone's pulling strings. Nobody's being honest, and everybody's pretending they're innocent. Here's the ugly truth, though. You don't see the manipulation. You're probably the one being manipulated. If you don't recognize the game, you're not playing. You're the fucking prize being passed around. And the worst part? Most people would rather stay blind because the truth is uncomfortable. It's easier to say she loves me instead of admitting she just loves the way you pay for shit. It's easier to say he actually cares about me instead of admitting he just cares about bending you over. Manipulation thrives in denial. So if you want to escape it, you've got to wake up. Stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending people's intentions are pure when you can clearly see the strings. Now, here's the real question though. What the hell are you gonna do about it? Because you've got two choices in life. Be the puppet or cut the strings. Step 1. Awareness. You can't win a game you don't even know you're playing. Most people walk around like zombies. They don't question why they're chasing likes, why they buy overpriced stuff, why they keep falling for the same type of toxic partner. It's like being hypnotized. The trick only works though if you don't realize it's a trick. Now, step 2, self-control. This is a big one, especially for the men. You want to stop being manipulated by women? Control your dick. Stop chasing women. It's very simple. You want to stop being manipulated by corporations? Control your wallet. You want to stop being manipulated by social media? Control your time. Your weakness is their leverage. Every ad, every thirst trap, every political slogan is a fishhook. And you could be, just keep biting it because you have no discipline. Discipline is the antidote to manipulation. But sometimes the best defense is actually offense. You think manipulation is always evil? No. Manipulation can actually build kingdoms. Charisma is manipulation. Marketing is manipulation. Leadership is manipulation. The difference is whether you're using it to uplift or exploit. I mean, look at me. I'm manipulating you guys right now. You're buying into what I'm selling as we speak. The difference is I'm uplifting you guys. I'm teaching you why you should listen to me and why you should use this to your advantage. But let me hit you with a story. There was once a wolf who wanted to eat sheep. He dressed in wool, walked into the herd, and whispered, "Follow me, I'll protect you." The sheep followed, and one by one, he devoured them all. Now, another wolf came. This wolf walked in the same herd and said, "Follow me. I'll show you where the grass is greener, where the wolves can't get you." He guided them, protected them, and the herd thrived. That manipulation is used for leadership. Both wolves were manipulators, but one was a predator, the other was a protector. So don't be naive and say, "I'll never manipulate anyone." That's impossible, because every conversation, every negotiation, every flirt, every sale. It's all manipulation in some form. The real question is, though, are you going to use it to fuck people over, or are you going to use it to lift people up? You do the right thing. Now, you know the truth. Manipulation is everywhere. Being played is not the tragedy. Staying played, now that is the tragedy. Most men die small. They die bent over their phones, chasing pussy, swiping endlessly, working dead-end jobs, buying toys they can't afford to impress people they don't even like. That's not living. That's slavery with Wi-Fi. If you don't stand up, if you don't cut the strings, you'll be just another faceless corpse in the pile of forgotten, ignored, deleted like yesterday's feed post. But if you do actually want to wake up, then every woman, every corporation, every politician, every fake friend who tried to pull your strings will suddenly find their hands empty. And in that moment, you stop being a puppet. You become the puppeteer. Let me leave you with one more story. There were two kings. Both started with nothing, but both wanted power. The first king bent his knee to everyone above him. He obeyed. He complied. He let the church, the merchants, the nobles all pull his strings, because he thought obedience would earn him favor. But when famine came, when war came, they discarded him. He died forgotten. A puppet with strings cut when he was no longer useful. Now, the second king, that was a different beast. He studied the game. He saw how people moved by fear, by hope, and by desire. He learned to speak to their hunger. He learned to pull their strings. And when famine came, when war came, he rose stronger. He bent others to his will. He didn't just survive, but he ruled. Centuries later, his name is still carved in stone. Both men were manipulators. The only difference was who was aware of the game. And that's the choice you face every single day. You are either the one effing or the one getting effed. You're either the one pulling the strings or the one dancing on them. So, here's what I want you to do. When this video ends, don't just go back to scrolling. Don't just laugh and move on. Look at your life. Look at your vices. Look at every place you're being manipulated. By women, by society, by your own habits. And then ask yourself, am I a puppet or am I the puppeteer? Because one path leads to mediocrity, emptiness, forgotten graves. The other path? Power, respect, and legacy. It's your move. Now, cut the strings and pull your own. That's it. Last thing I'll leave you with is you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Right? I've been there. I understand. Nobody's gonna get one-upped on me anymore. But that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have a new Instagram, TikTok, and we like to post shorts. So if you're looking for extra content, go check those out. All under Gaming Thoughts and Talks. And we are also still partnered by Doobie Energy. So go check them out if you want some jitterless energy. Use code THOUGHTS for 10% off on all your purchases. Last thing. I love making this content, and I hope you guys enjoy this content because I love making it. So, if you do, hit subscribe, like, and give you some more ideas. I'd love to hear what you guys want to hear or learn. That was dumb. You guys want to learn. But I'm going to leave you on this. All right? My name is Aiden, and this is Gaming Thoughts and Talks. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.